Alright, thanks for clicking today's video. Today we are doing a Q&A. Over the last couple weeks we've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram and even on TikTok too about Jax. So we decided to make a YouTube video designated for questions. Let's just get right into it and start with the first couple questions. The first one we got is, what kind of dog is he? Is he, as in Jax? He's a Pembroke Welsh Corgi. He's a purebred. Yeah, they're very popular now just because of social media, Instagram, just been blasting them on there. And it's just been really tough to get one nowadays. So let's move on to the next question. How much does he weigh? He actually weighed in 15 pounds on the dot last week. So he should be roughly maybe 15.6 pounds, 15.5. But his max weight will be probably around 28 pounds. Is a good, healthy Corgi. But yeah, we want to make sure we're on top of his diet, making sure that he's maintaining that. On to the next question. How old is Jax? Jax is 17 weeks today, and then today is September 13th, 2020. So yeah, he's been growing lots, and he's just been enjoying life. Where does Jax sleep? Jax actually sleeps in our bed. First couple nights he slept in the crate. I'd say for the first 3 or 4 nights. I'd say within that time frame he got trained really well. The first night, of course, he was maybe howling for 10 to 15 minutes. And then the second night he was quiet. He just knew the drill already. So is Jax good with other dogs? He socializes really well. I think we'll throw a couple clips here of him playing with a couple dogs. One of them is named Pepper. She's a dachshund. And then the other one is Freddy, his partner in crime, Corgi. So I'll show a video of them playing. But yeah, they do really well together. Of course, it's going to be intimidating because Jax is a new puppy, right? And when you want him to interact with other dogs, you don't want him to get hurt. So I think the best way we found is we held Jax up high so he felt like he was in charge and he was in control. And then once he felt more comfortable, then we let him down and he was able to, slowly play with them in that way. I think the next question Tori's gonna answer.
People have asked how old was he when we took him to the park for the first time, and has he been to any dog parks? We haven't taken him to any sort of parks yet because he, as Eddie said, he just finished all his vaccines. And we probably will take him to like human parks where dogs have to stay on leash, because we've heard some weird things about the dog parks here where we live. I think somebody was intentionally trying to poison the dogs or leaving stuff on the ground, and obviously we don't want that for Jax. And also I feel like he would be a little bit out of control at a dog park right now just because he's crazy. So no dog parks for now, just human parks. Does he shed a lot? Oh, a lot of people ask, do corgis shed a lot? Yeah, I'm covered in fur. We both wear black, and if he lays on us, we're literally covered in fur right after. And as you can see, like, he just has fur everywhere. Yeah. And corgis actually shed their like full coats twice a year. I think the first time is in the spring when they're shedding their like winter coat. So then their summer coat comes in, and then in the fall they shed their summer coats, which makes room for their winter coats to come in. So yeah, but he's a puppy. He's still growing his adult fur, so we don't think he's gonna like blow his entire coat this fall. But other than shedding those 2 times a year, they shed daily. So you have to keep up with grooming, and they have a special brush called like the Furminator, and there's other brands too, and it kind of looks like a rake and it kind of looks scary at first, but you can use that to brush your corgi and all the fur comes off, and you can basically make a new dog with all the fur that comes off. But yeah, and we have to vacuum once a week now because our carpet is just covered. Like, you can't see the fur on the carpet, but it's there. And it's bad. Is a corgi a good dog for a first-time dog owner? Somebody asked us this, and I say yes, they are, if you have the time for them, because they're very high energy dogs, so you have to make sure that you have time to pay attention to them and time to walk them and exercise with them and all that kind of stuff. And they always need to be doing something, clearly. Like, if he's not doing this, he's sleeping. he never just like chills out with us. He always has to be doing something, and so if you have the time, then yeah. And also the fact that they're very smart and they catch on really quick, like he did with his crate training. It only took him like 2 days. That makes it a good breed to have for first-time dog owners. Any food we recommend, we feed him, I don't know if it's from or from, but it's F-R-O-M-M. We can probably put a photo up here, right? It's a pink bag, and I think it's called Puppy Gold or something, but yeah, I used to have a Corgi before Jax, and we fed him that, and he was always shiny and stuff, and Jax's fur is finally getting softer, his adult fur, and it's shiny, and he's a healthy weight and he loves it, so that's the food we feed him and we recommend. He also ate a Canna puppy / junior, I think it was a yellow bag. That's what his breeder fed him, and he liked that too, but the breeder said it was really rich. I'm not sure what she meant by that, like really calorically dense, because we only gave him a quarter cup of that 3 times a day, and this From stuff we give him a third of a cup 3 times a day, so yeah, I don't know. He did like the Acana, but we like From better.
So the next question is, what is Jack's favorite thing to do? I actually haven't had time to think about that, but basically,
stop eating it.
Right now he's teething, so right now it's chewing on toys that feel good on his teeth. Another thing that he likes to do besides that is sleep and chew on things right now. I'd say before it was kind of different because he was a puppy, he would sleep all day. But now he likes to chew on things. So yeah.
He likes to play with us too.
Yeah. And it leads me to this next question. What's the most mischievous thing he's done? Well, I have 2 photos. First photo is this, and that's our carpet. And yeah, so second thing he's done is this, and that's our drywall, and we're renting, and this is a brand new apartment, so yeah, luckily we just got that fixed yesterday, and hopefully it doesn't happen again, but he has lost his wandering privileges. So at first he was okay just being led around the house, he was okay doing that, but now that he's teething, I'd say it just kind of got a little out of hand for him. Well, you know, he's in pain, right? So he wants something to make his teeth and his gums feel good, so he's gonna chew on something. So I feel like within time he's gonna go back to wandering, but since he's teething right now, we're gonna leave him in the crate, and he actually doesn't spend too much time alone. Thankfully we have good schedules where I think the longest he stayed, like from owning him from July 10th, the longest he stayed alone is 4 hours. And nothing more than that, so that's pretty good. And since he's crate trained, he does really well.
Yeah, he knows when he goes in his crate, it's time to sleep.
Yeah, he even goes in there willingly. And sometimes when he was roaming around, we'd find him in his crate with the crate wide open.
So cute. We come home and he just be sleeping in his crate. Who is his favorite? Oh.
What's your favorite game? Well, who's his favorite? We could just answer that one quickly.
He likes us both.
Yeah, and we're not just saying that because obviously whether it be me or Tori that he liked most, we'd be bragging about it right away.
Yeah.
But he has alone time with me, he has alone time with Tori, and within those times he does different things, so he behaves differently. So with Tori, he will literally sleep on her or sleep close to her, and for me, he won't do that. He'll sleep like near me but not on me. And even if I'm on the floor, he'll bring his toys towards me on my feet, but he will jump on the couch with his toy to be on with Tori. So he likes us evenly, and of course, yeah.
He also likes strangers.
Yeah, he does. He likes making new friends, of course.
Human ones. Favorite game to play with Jax? You and me. It used to be tug of war, right?
Yeah, I don't know, he kind of fetches sometimes, but like we never taught him that. He just started doing randomly. It was kind of weird, but I don't know. We like playing that. I think we play fetch with him like later in the evenings.
Yeah, to get rid of all the pent up energy.
Yeah, so that's pretty fun to play with him, and it's funny because once we get the ball, he like gets like maybe 3 steps ahead and just gives us side eye. So we just waiting for us to throw the ball. But I think he likes playing that. How did we grow our page so fast? And this was on Instagram, so do you want to answer that or do you want me to answer it?
I had somebody comment, we had somebody comment, they deleted it on a photo saying, "Are you buying your followers?"
Really?
And they deleted it. And I was just like...
So, anyways, a little bit about me. I used to do a lot of fitness.
You still do.
I still do, but basically the social media world is not new to me. I know how things work as far as quality of photo, what time to post, hashtags, and location, and so does she. She's been doing that as well. Another thing is consistently posting every day. Everyone thinks it's annoying, where I don't want to lose followers, I don't want to come across as annoying. But the thing is, it's just like a commercial. You put it on TV once for the whole week, everyone's going to forget about it. But if you see that commercial 5 times a day, every day of the week, then you're going to remember it, and maybe you go buy that sandwich you see on A&W. It's the same thing with Instagram, right? So you see a cute puppy once, you're like, oh, that's cute, and you'll forget about it. Or you see him 5 times a day, then you're like, oh, okay, who is he? Oh, what else does he do? Oh, okay. So then you see there's consistent postings, and it'll be more intriguing for you to follow along. He's also small, and you're also interested in seeing him grow up. That's the best way to do it, is consistently post 2 to 3 times a day, every day, for as long as you can. And I think what makes us so successful in this is we both run the page. If she's at work or if I'm home, I'm posting, vice versa, she's posting, schedule like who's gonna post next, or even if she wants to post a photo that I don't necessarily like, or vice versa, she'll still post it because that's something she likes, and then there's stuff that I like, and it also gives a variety of things. So somebody might not like the professional photos I take, and somebody might like the iPhone photos where those are cute moments and genuine moments that you capture, right? Rather than a stage shot. So those are 2 things that Jax's page brings to the table. So you have realness and you also have stage shots. So yeah, I think that's my best advice. I can talk about this forever, so I'm gonna move on to the next question.
What emotional changes has Jax brought to our life? I'll answer this. Yeah. So I moved here to be with Eddie. I used to live in Vancouver, and we live in Kelowna now. He is always lived in Kelowna, except for when he was younger, but I moved to Kelowna to be with Eddie, and so obviously I left my family and my friends and pretty much my entire life in Vancouver to come be with him and live with him and whatever. And obviously, since he's lived here for so long, he already has friends. He has like established connections with people, so he's going out and doing things that I necessarily don't want to go out and do with him. Like if he's working out at the gym with a friend, I'll stay home. And so when I'm alone, I don't like being alone. I have anxiety. So we got him as a little companion for me, and I'd say that I don't know, I think you said that he brings out the best in me, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's made me a lot, it's gonna sound corny, but he has made me a lot happier. And sometimes after work, Eddie would pick me up and I'm just like, oh, I just wanna go to bed, like, what a crappy day or whatever, but knowing I get to come home to see this little guy makes it all better. And when you wake up in the morning and you have a corgi in your face, it's hard to not start your day on a good note. Same with going to bed, right? Like, I feel like he's given me like more of a purpose, because yeah, I'm always taking care of him and we're always playing with him, and I mean, like, just look at him. But yeah, he's definitely made me a lot happier. And I think he's like filled a little void. Obviously not having family and friends here, but having him, and so I'm never alone. But when I am alone sometimes when Eddie takes him to work, and honestly that's great now, because he's like a newborn baby and takes so much time and attention. But yeah, like if Eddie's out or whatever for 2 or 3 hours, like I used to just sit here like not know what to do with myself, but now I have him to keep me busy. So yeah. What about you? How has he changed your life emotionally?
Oh, yes, me.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't expecting that question for me, but
Haha.
as young adults, it just kind of gives you that.
His dogs.
As young adults, he it's like a kid, and it's just like a practice run almost, and I don't want to get too in depth with that, but basically it just, like Tori said, it gives you more meaning and more purpose, and you know, it's your little fur baby. You want to take care of him, and you want to, you know, make sure he's living a happy, healthy life, right? And it takes away from the other big things in life, which are important, but sometimes it's okay to come home, hear barking, and just relax and just enjoy life for what it is. You have a pet animal here that loves you regardless, doesn't judge you, and he will be there no matter what. And he'll be there for me when I have bad days. He'll be there for Tori when she has bad days. And I don't know, it just, as a support worker that works with people with diverse disabilities, I feel like this little guy is our little support worker in the sense of he'll always be there for us through the good and bad. So I'd say emotionally he's been helping a lot, keeping positivity in the house. And even he does those mischievous things. It's not like, oh my god, we're like so frustrated. It's funny to look at. It's funny to build off of that. And you know, even fur babies make mistakes, and we're just glad we can look at those things and laugh at that now.
Yeah, and we learn from them too.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Jax. That's the carpet.
What's the next question?
Oh, does he howl a lot?
Oh, he doesn't really howl a lot. He will do it if he needs to go pee in the morning, specifically to her, because he knows she's the one that takes him out in the morning. So he will jump on her and kind of like growl and like maybe do a mini howl, but not like a full-blown howl.
Excuse me, Jax.
But yeah.
He's munching on the carpet right now.
Yeah.
Jax. Naughty.
What tricks does he know? So he knows how to sit. He knows how to leave it. So those are just the things he does know. But yeah, he quickly caught on. I feel like the next step is stay. We got to work on that a bit more, and also shake paw, just because it's cute.
What human food has he had? We've given him watermelon, bananas. He had a mini wheat yesterday. He's eaten puppuccinos from Starbucks, which is just whipped cream. My brother fed him a tiny little sliver of a chip, even though we told him not to. He tried lettuce, but he didn't like it. What else has he had? Oh, waffle cone. He had a little bit of a waffle cone, but that was just kind of for social media.
Yeah, we didn't let him eat the whole thing. He had a couple chomps at it, but
yeah, somebody messaged us giving us heck for letting him eat the cone, but like we only gave him a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And he likes fruit. We've learned that he really likes fruit. Oh, and peanut butter. We put it in his Kong when we leave. Or we had a Frisbee that we would just like rub it all over the Frisbee.
Yeah.
And he loves that. But we don't plan on giving him like any other type of human food other than like fruit and peanut butter. And maybe some vegetables we'll get him started on because he needs fiber. But yeah, we're not the kind to like sneak our hands under the table and give him food because corgis can gain weight really fast. And obviously it's harder to lose it than it is to gain it. So we gotta be very careful with what he eats.
Those are all the questions. But there's one question that came to mind, just looking at her shirt. But there was one question about merch, if we have merch.
Oh, yeah.
Because people wanted to buy some merch. We actually don't have any merch. This shirt here, The Goodest Boy, and this shirt here with Jax Yoda was made by her mom. She bought a printing press machine.
Yeah.
As far as merch, is that something we'll do? Do you think that's something we'll do?
We'll probably start with a calendar, okay?
Yeah, we'll probably start on a small scale. It just really depends, right? This is really new to us.
We both work full time.
Yeah, so we would really have to be committed if we really want to jump into that realm. But it's something we're open to for sure. But it's nothing we have right now. But yeah, we'll always think about that though. But I think that's pretty much the end of the video. We don't want to drag it out too long. I know you guys are busy and stuff. You got other videos to watch, so we're just gonna end it there.
Oh.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to say?
No, that's it.
Alright, so thanks for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to watch more, please subscribe. Hit the like button, and we'll be sure to see you guys in the next video.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and